Let me do me. I'll be right with you, my lovely people. I'm just linking, doing linky stuff. I mean, Ingrid's much better at it than. Got a frog in my throat, and everything is just going off. No! Now is the time. It is a day of change. A day of change. So, yeah. How is everybody feeling today? How is everybody feeling today? Full of the joys of spring, depressed with seasonal affective disorder. What is the general apathy towards the changes? We'll get into that in a minute. Ingrid, Kyle, Drewster, KB, T-Nick. It's like a festival. It's Festiville. Tokens, man. Tokens. How are they going to do the tokens? I should really, it's always a little cavalier when I start. We're going to do my rest in peace. I'm just going to do some Tour 7 because I'm not really focusing on too much. I'm not really focusing too much on everything other than the new stuff that's coming through. So I'm going to go through that, digest it a little. I know we're going to do this ad nauseum, but I feel I'm in a position to talk about it now, so I'm going to do it now and get out in front of it. Someone posted, someone commented on one of the chats I'm in, and this is a very real and very valid point. How are they going to get the tokens? The tokens is the most intriguing part of this for me. I was first, right? I was really excited for the thought of the different strength tourneys. I get it. That's how they're going to bracket it. There's no perfect system, and I think it's a change in the right direction. And then I was like, cool. I don't really have many. I don't really have a particular strength in Master, so it will be a good time to go into and up into Master until you read the update and you go into the frequently asked questions, and then there's a full breakdown of the bracketing. And a lot of it does make a lot more sense, and they're going to change it, they're going to update it, they're going to do different algorithms, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to do the other. Whether they do it or not, that's another thing, but that is the thing. And then it gets to the point where there's going to be 3 skill levels, unless you're in Master, and there's just one. Everyone is in Master. So I was like, oh, screw you, Tiny Toilet. It's going to be Master is going to be absolutely no change. Now, I see some gray. I see some gray that shouldn't be gray. So let me, don't need me on repeat. Right. Gideon. Kyle. Ken. So tokens will, that's the way to do it, right? I like no shootouts. I do like no shootouts, although it is going to hinder a little bit people that are low on coins and want to get trophies back. So if like for minis, like master minis. People jump up to master minis because it's the only chance they're going to get a T12 chest, and their chances are greatly reduced, and they're recouping the master fees by playing in the shootouts, whereas the experienced master players don't need the coins, so they forfeit them out, and then the lower ranked player or the newer player in there gets to take in some T12 chests, and now they need to win the hole outright. But given that they said that those hole chests will be better, hopefully that means that the overall tour prize chests will be better. It may be wishful thinking on my part, but I'm at least hopeful that there is the option that they are considering that. The tokens, and back to the initial comment. I'm imagining the 103, the number below that, the wind, 103, is the amount of tokens that you have to play, the preview, the practice rounds, or whatever the word is escaping me. Wins, we knew we were coming. Why can't I think of the word? The tournament practice is like a... Anyway, so the practice round sounds... So, yeah, so I'm imagining those are the tokens, and we don't know how they're purchased yet. Words are hard. Words are hard. Driving range. Driving range is the little nugget of info that of phrasing that I was missing. Yeah, so driving range. So imagine the tokens with that little number in the bracket of how many you have, and you probably purchase them with gems, and they're supplemented by ball. Now, someone pointed out that, well, given that guide makers, there's going to be more wins. The wins are going to change. There's going to be 6 sets of wins. Given that a lot of the guide makers do not play tour play anymore, because they're mainly tour players, they provide content, they do it, whatever, that will give them, and they, generally have decent amounts of gems to do the tourney wins. So if that is the case, then they're going to spend the entire few days before the tourney just doing the driving range to get different wins in. I know, so this is the only thing that I'm going to do, really, is what I'm going to focus on, is the par 3s. You can choose the par 3s, and you can dial in using different balls and what have you. Yeah, it's going to cost you, but for the guide makers, they're going to be able to get those notes. So, in effect, you're going to have, in my opinion, your tourney notes will all be dialed to different wins before the tourney even begins, because unless in the driving range, they don't include the tournament wins before the tournament starts. If they include the tournament wins, eventually you played them enough, you're going to get it dialed in. So the guide makers, in effect, get an extra 3 or 4 days look to prepare the guides going forward. You just have to now, if you want to succeed, be even more reliant on guides if that's the way you want to go, or you spend a hell of a lot of time before the tourney doing your own version. I mean, because everyone can do it from themselves, so it's not cheating. Everyone has the time and well, not everyone has the time, but everyone has the same opportunity to play that, right? Everyone has the same opportunity just to play par 3s. Not everyone has the same fund levels, not everyone has the same, but that's life, right? I mean, it's not a participation trophy deal, right? Everyone just has access to the same stuff and do it. So you're going to have to do that a lot. And if you're in grind seasons and all that kind of stuff, it's going to be tricky. But my opinion on that is it's going to make the guides much more successful, and people much more reliant on the guides, is my personal feeling on that. I don't have an opinion on whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think if you want a guide, you go get a guide. If you think there's value in getting the guide and you have the cash available, you pay whatever you want to pay. It is what it is. I have no problem with that. I just think that is just the reality of the situation. Hey Dan and all, do we know whether or not wind levels will be similar to each division in the practice section, or is that info not out yet? Sorry, I was working. That's what I was saying. So that's what I was saying. I don't know, unless if they have it so that because I don't think that info's out yet, or I haven't seen it. But if they have it so that in the 4 days run-up, once the tournament's revealed on the Tuesday, then the course is usually placed on Thursday if it's a new course or what have you, or it's switched around on Thursdays. But you can still play it on the other tours anyway if it's an existing course. The practice section, I believe, will be up on a Thursday, the same time that it's introduced into whatever. Now, I don't know. I didn't see it stated whether they're going to exclude the tournament directions. But if you have 6 sections, right, if you have 6 different wind directions that it could be, it's going to change from qualification, it's going to change to the opening round, and then it's going to change to the weekend round. And then it's going to change from front 9 to back 9. So it's 6. What's that? No. So 3, then, so 1, 2, 3, front and back, 6 potential changes, right? And then a variation in between there. It's almost impossible for the practice to not include any of those 6 wind directions, right? So you're playing expert and you're playing a par 3, unless they gave you the practice solely in tailwind, because it's going to have to change, there's going to be, and really the angle of change between each side isn't really going to be that tricky. It's going to be like playing tokens for the golden shot over and over and over again for 4 days before the tournament starts, and then dialing it in from there. I mean, it's good. It's good, but it depends how many tokens you have, how many gems you have, how it's all going to work. It's all that kind of things. 5 wins. Is it 5? So. Oh yeah, because then qualifier is only 9 holes. It's not front and back. So yes, 5. Got it. I'd like it personally if they had 2 quali wins on a Monday, well, 1 set of quali wins. And then on the Tuesday, if you wanted to play on the Tuesday, it's a different set of wins on the Tuesday. And then if you qualify on the Wednesday, it's a different set. So if you played all 3 days, you'd be able to dial in what you think the opening front and back and weekend front and back are going to be. That would be, I'd like that. Well, they kind of would feel the need. I would feel the need. I would feel the need to dump on Monday and Tuesday, because I'd want to see every potential wind angle. That's what I would want to see, every potential wind angle. But as I said, overall, I like the direction that they went in. Is it going to be perfect? I don't think anything ever is perfect. But I think the intent of a lot of people that had issues with it. Now the bracketing, yes, the bracketing. If you're skill level 1, 2, or 3, that is going to help tremendously in rookie and pro, potentially, more than obviously expert and master. Like when I start a new account, which I'm never. I dread the thought of starting another new account. But if I was to, because when I did this Golf Rage, rest in peace, I hate rookie, because you've got people with, every weekend I had people with like the top 5 people in every bracket I was in my rookie tournaments had like 30 gold banners between them that would just sit in rookie, which, yeah, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I want you to play all the other people. Now I'm experienced. I think I would call myself a little bit more experienced tournament player and Golf Clash player in general, and even I thought it sucked to try and match up with. Yeah, you can only compensate so much with experience if you have an EM2 versus an EM8. There's just things that aren't available to you, and for newer players, that absolutely demoralizing. I love no more shootouts. I personally love it, but I have the chip count. I have enough coins that the shootouts are just a nuisance to me. So anything that I can do to speed up a little bit of time is beneficial to me. So I am indeed a fan of that. So that is absolutely, for me, that is a good change. I'm the following updates. I mean, we're going to get one tomorrow, of course, and we're going to get one on Thursday. The one that I'm really not looking forward to, although if I was still playing on my phone, I would absolutely be dreading it. But the one that I'm not looking forward to is the added graphics that I saw in some of the videos, because I think it cheapens the game. I think the developers done such a great job. Now, frustratingly for some users, of course, I think they've done such a great job making the graphics a much more adult feel. I think the graphics look very sophisticated for what it is, and for a game that you can play on your phone and a tablet. I think the graphics graphically look very sophisticated and are very well done. But if you start adding moving baseball bats, home run, and all of those kind of nonsense, gimmicky, chintzy, kitsch nonsense, I think it will cheapen the look of the game. And I don't know if PD is trying to appeal to a younger audience, but I don't know if they're aware because I would wager that the average age of people playing Golf Clash is got to be, you're looking there's some people playing it in their early 20s, not a huge great deal, but you're looking in your 30s and 40s is the main market for that. And I don't think that doing that is the right way to go, personally. And we'll get used to it. It'll just be, it'd be one of those things that change. I'm just not personally looking forward to that. We should probably play something at some point. 5th, yeah, well, I'm talking about averages. So, you bring, obviously you've got players in the 50s and 60s. But that even adds to the point. They've said before the average age of the Golf Clash player is 43. So a 43-year-old really care about, you get it in the hole and some wild Looney Tunes baseball bat comes screeching out of a side thing and going, home run, hole in one. It doesn't lend itself to that's really what the mass appeal is for it. Males aged, generally males, obviously not exclusively, but males aged 30 to 60, I believe, we do like to complain a lot too, so. Probably where they can't do right for doing wrong, really. So going through our menopausal stage. This is a beauty. This is my little baby. My baby! But again, I wanted to chat more than I wanted to focus on the gameplay, so my baby on T7 is perfect for that. Plus my daughter's on the other tablet doing schooling, so I don't have any wind apps. Not that I use Notebook really, unless I'm in Tour 11 or 12 or tournaments. I don't really. Drew, that is why you come. That is why people come to, and I don't really rant. Are you going in? No. I've been in a lockdown. Essentially working from home since March. I don't speak to grown folks. This is a beauty of a club too. Oh, in other news, my admirer, oh hello, that's a good start. My admirer that told me that my music was shit, sent me a message today and said, your music is much better, love your streams. So, yay! another happy camper. Go on, Juma, let's play again. So how is everyone else feeling with the changes? You know, I know we don't, no, it was not. Luna, man. Luna. What did you do, Luna? Hey, come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Hey. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Okay, there you go. Go down. No. He didn't really want a rematch. He wanted to rematch and then run away. No, why are we still going into the rematch? That, right, I mean, it's... The double, by the way, DK, if DK ever shows up again, I know he was doing something. Double tapping the home button is a much better way than trying to gently 3-finger swipe up. To get that up. That's true. Eggy is in the house. Yeah, I'm streaming I don't know, Rocket League. Well, what is Rocket League when it's Rocket League. It does, so, Chris, it also, kind of, you get a slight peek inside why it's looked like, PD has been phoning it in. For the last 4 or 5 months, because they've been busy doing this and ignoring everything else.
Promise here and now I loved you all.
But so I'm genuinely, I like change. I like change in this kind of I mean, but you know, if now that we know that this has been worked on in the background, it does, you know. I know he won't be there next week because ain't no way. Also, please, two things. We will be doing we will be involved with the 25-hour stream. Ugh. Doug. Yeah, I mean, we have to look. I mean, that's what I mean. We can only say it looks good. I mean, of course, the implementation, there's going to be glitches, there's going to be bugs, and we're going to complain. We like to complain. It's 2020. People complain. Is it like 1.5 back here? Takes it to the home? I don't know. Who knows? Wait. Close-ish. And then there's some like, yeah, there's something tomorrow. They released a lot today as well. Like that's a lot of a release, a lot of updates all at once. I do feel that tournament-wise, people are thinking it's going to change a lot more than it actually does. I don't think a lot of it is going to change. I think give it a couple of tournaments and it will be exactly the same as it ever was. It's a big release, a massive. Right, do you know what I mean? So there's a lot that they did. So if they've got like 2 more days worth of stuff, yeah, I mean there may be smaller releases. Get the big one out of the way so you can digest it early, and then slowly filter it in. And really, the bigger changes they're all concerning tournaments, right? So it makes sense to release it all at once rather than drip feed it for too long. And then what's coming on Thursday then? When they actually do the update. So that will be just the update of the driving rangey practice stuff. And Perfect was in. The notes will still be a thing for medals, but it'll turn into a larger conglomerates working together. It'll take a lot of managing to get 5 win angles for all the jobs, which means dollars. Yes, I do concur. We were talking, yeah. I think you'll have a larger team. So within clans and groups of people, you'll have one person working on 1 or 2 holes each to get all the wind angles you can in the practice, and then write down all the notes and sharing all the replays. And then by the time the tournament kicks off, you'll have well, stateside, will it be like the one of the touchdown tournament type deals on all those fun stuff? You missed everything, Sandman. You missed a good 30 minutes of just gold, just golden genius advice and discussion. The way it sounds was that it sounded like all qualifying wins will be the same. It's the way it sounded in the way it was written. But that may not be the way. Yeah, but the party doesn't start until you walk in. The party don't start until I walk in. City Park. everyone. See, there's always someone that makes my testicles shrink inside my body, and there we go. There's Drew to do it today. Interesting method of going over that. I hate this. I hate it a lot.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die. They become
more OP needed.
Every time you play for reaching greatness, relentless, you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near. It's deep in their bones, they'll rot into smoke when the fire is fierce.
Rapier 2 for the win. This isn't going to be a long one. I just felt I wanted to come on, so. Yay! Woohoo! New streamer to the community. Now, Brett, let me just say, if you are able to start Friday, that would be probably better for you, viewership-wise, because we are doing the fundraising stream that starts on midday Saturday. And I don't want you to get discouraged if there's not as many people that come in the first stream. Now, most people will take a break from the 24-hour stream and come in, of course, if they can. But everyone get involved with Brett. But there may be a lower viewer count than ordinarily there would be, due to, you know, the people will be wanting to watch various people on Saturday. Not that I'm trying to discourage anything, and I'm really not. But I want to make you aware of the plans that's in the streaming community. Stay out of the bunker and don't roll too far. Two things I want to happen. Stop. Rolled a little far, but it didn't need to be great. Yeah, no, everything's staying the same. So plans are going to be as follows. So everything stays the same. Chris is going to dual stream with Fenzel. So Chris and Fenzel will be going on together during Fenzel's time slot, and me and Dale will be. Who's streaming tonight? And I'm assuming that means can I join for a dual stream? I don't know who's going on. I don't know. I'm not privy to that information. Hey. I very much enjoyed, Ramona. I very much enjoyed your dual stream with the Rockster. Oh yeah, so Dale's on at like 5 a.m. and I'm on at 10 a.m. Central Standard, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday. So I'll be one of the last few to go on. Yeah, it was. There was issues, but it was nice to hear you, and it was nice to hear you and listen to you. Hey. They brought the Bibbly Bobblies back now that it's not in the tournament. Oh, Bobby's going crazy for something. I love Coke, yes. Oh, you douche. Other soft drink makers are available. I'm surprised that came up short. Well, I'm not surprised, it's just a horrible green. Is she stuck? Where is she? This is what happened. Come on, you got it. You got it. You can do it. Hang on, I need to pull my puppy out from under the couch. See? No, stay away from it. You just knocked it under there again. It's like having a... Is that the thing? Night greens are bumpy. Night greens are smooth, day greens are bumpy. Dale is just streaming solo. Is my understanding. It starts so that the streams so here's another thing, Brett. If you wanted to stream like Saturday, you could do it early because it starts at midday, like midday Eastern time. So Kim A is going to be going on 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. I would, do you know what, Doug? If they did that, I think PD would win a lot of friends. PD would win a lot of friends with that, just by doing that, because it drives, like Drew would be in love with the game all over again if they did that. Shut up. I don't really know how to play it from down here. I don't really know how many rings I pulled. Ah. A little bit more backspin needed, but it's pretty good. Yeah. Drew's like, strong as steel again. Oh, I don't. What do you mean, Ingrid? All the spots were taken. No. I'm saying because Brett wants to do his first. If Brett wants to do his first stream, right? So if he wants to do his first stream, he could do his stream. If he's not available on Friday, he could do it Saturday morning before the 24-hour stream starts, because it starts at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So if he couldn't make it on Friday but wanted to do it Saturday morning, then it wouldn't be conflicting with anything, is what I meant there. That's what I meant, my dear. All the spots are taken, is my understanding, unless someone has any issues. But at the moment, all the spots are taken. Is that right? If there's anyone that you wish to have your link, he posted it earlier, Christoph. So I think it should be accessible. If there's anyone you want as a mod, I like to mod everyone that isn't a dick. But if there's anyone that you wanted to mod to help you out with the stream, the first 3 people, well, it's changed now. But Ingrid, Terry, when Terry's available, and I would say Emily, now. It used to be Kaza, but she is more quiet. Oh, I shouldn't really do this because I don't have my wind app, so it's gonna be like 20%, right? So 5 times 3.6, 3.6, 2. That wasn't enough. I don't think that was enough. Oh, I knew it wasn't enough. I didn't do the full pull. I'm excited for you, Brett. But bear in mind, the first one is usually rubbish. Not always, but if you think you're going to go in and win everything, the first one, that'll be the one time. Because you know when you're doing your grinding stuff, you go through those swings and roundabouts where you get to that block where you just lose like 10 or 12 in a row. That will be your first stream. There are some fabulous people to help you, Ramon, as well. Radu is brilliant and willing to help set up. Obviously, you've got Matthew Warren and stuff. So I mean, as I said, it's not always bad. It just tends to be that way. The immense power of the Firefly. Oh, I like it. Brett has a plan. Oh man. Someone's using a spirit ball in T7. Use your balls how you want them, dude, but... par 4. So many more fun things to do with that ball. My APOC 5 and with that spirit ball drove 616 yards on the whole 9 in the last tournament. It's delightful. Ooh, online. Can't do it coffee with Brett because we already have coffee with Dale. We'll have to have Barista Brett's Saturday morning fun along or something. Nothing, baby. Me mad. Brisket with bread. Breaking bread with Brett. Baguettes with Brett. Brisket baguettes with Brett. Donuts with Brett. I'm hungry now. A brisket baguette sounds amazing. Although KB would put on some Gruyere cheese and some sauteed onions and mushrooms and stuff. That's what he would do. And I'm sure it would be delicious if you're a mushroom aficionado. 5 a.m. so that'd be 7 a.m. for me. That'd be waking up time, so that's a good time for me. Free cheese. Free on a baguette. How did I not know that, KB? That just shows the difference in class between the two of us. I'm annoyed no one's asked me what amuse bouche is. Did anyone Google it? Did anyone have to Google what an amuse bouche is? Or did people think that I just spelled something wrong? I'm genuinely curious. I don't know if does my 5 reach over there in this wind? I don't much like the wind angle. No, obviously KB didn't need to look it up. I don't think that makes it. But I'm not sure that makes it. Well, especially not with the grey. Oh, I'll take that all day. What did I do? I'm gonna have to catch you afterwards. Alright. Made my chat go all funky. Yeah, I wasn't referring to you specifically, KB. I figured you should know what the amuse bouche was. Also, fans of Friends would know what an amuse bouche is. So I'm currently going through a win-win. Of course, it's a 9-mile-an-hour headwind. Son of a guns. Son of a guns. Son of a guns. They need to fix that too. They need to fix the winds in tourplay, I believe. I'm not a big fan of the hero tailwind for your opponent, but if you're playing well or winning, you always get screwed on the winds. But it is what it is. I could have just used. So yeah, it's about saying a win-win situation. So my wife moans at me constantly for leaving my shoes around and just generally leaving everything around the house. And she left her flip-flops around, and the puppy's chewing her little slippers up. So win-win. Puppy's entertained, and it's not my shoes being chewed up. My wife learns a valuable lesson about shoe management. I am. I know, this stream is dedicated to Drew. I don't even know what was 4.1 to 2.1. Straight wins are tricky, man. Oh, why is that? That shouldn't roll that. That shouldn't stop that much. It's only 3 backspin. 4 backspin. Did I put? Unless I put 4 backspin on by mistake, then that makes sense. Hey, there's one thing I'm good at. It's creating, thinking of terminology and things. That there's a few of mine that have gone around. I'm absolutely fine with that. What's up, Mossy? Get in. Get your ass up in here. Damien's in too. Welcome, man. Now, Damien has his own, like, one thing, like, if in the updates they said, and they had a separate section at the bottom to say, these are what we're doing for the tournament changes, and by the way, we are sorry to Damien GC for screwing him on every round in the last 4 tournaments with a random disconnect on one hole, then I think Damien would be okay. But at the moment, I don't think any change will make Damien feel any better. Because he literally gets it one hole on one account every round. So, as a guide maker, there it is. As a guide maker, what are your feelings with regards to the tournament changes, specifically with regards to the driving practice holes? Are you going to be spending time on the Thursday to Sunday before the tournament comes out, doing the practice holes, par 3s, whatever, trying to find different wins and dialing them in so that you have guides stuff ready? For when the tournament comes out? Because if I was that way inclined, that's what I would do. The reselect ball thing gets fixed, that would be amazing. I don't know what the accuracy is in this. Oh, I thought I pushed that up enough. Damn it! Damn it all! Hey, T-Dog, welcome, man. I would love that. Yeah, it is going to be more work, but do you think with the practice thing, it's not really going to end up making much difference, other than the time? I mean, it's still going to take more time, but do you think that will save you time if they put the wins in? It will save you time in the long run. Like, so it may be a chunk of time, but that time that would already be taken to do the guides, you'd be able to get them done before. So instead of having to play your rounds, see the things, and then get the guides, and then do the same thing again, redo it on a Wednesday, or redo it on a Thursday, and then redo it on a Saturday, do you think that you would you'd actually benefit because you'd be able to get it done like the Thursday before, Thursday through Sunday? This is just horrendous situation. I wonder if I should be able to roll out, right? Maybe. That's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. It's not gonna roll out. Rock! Rock is in! Everybody! Everybody! Rock is in! Rock arrived! Did I miss it? I think that's his first comment. Please tell me that's his first comment. Rock arrived! I didn't miss you. Hey Rock! Rock! Hey! Hey! I see you! I see you! I see you! I appreciate you! You know I love you, Rock. Oh, I forgot what I said. That was perfect. Damn, 2 in a row. I'm interested for the rankings. I think ultimately it's going to be like you're going to have cumulative scores, but I think if you don't miss weekends, right? If you don't miss weekends, you've got a couple of top 10s, or if you've bannered in the last 20 tournaments on any account, that's pretty much going to put you right at the top, regardless of anything else, I think, ultimately. Absolutely, everybody vote. Hey, why am I in the shootout? Did he really mess up his... But there's no... So here, Anna, there's no rookie bracket in Master. There's only one Master bracket. There's only one Master skill level. They're not changing Master. That's what I thought. I was super excited. And then if you go through the notes, right, get to the bottom, then it says, for more in-depth, go to frequently asked questions. Click on the actually, let's do it after this. I'll show you exactly where it is. There is only one Master level. I'll show you where we go. How far was he away? Because I don't know. Do I have enough backspin? It's 9.4. I mean, Ken, that's how to make silk out of a sow's ear. That's how you do that. Right. So you go to, so when we're looking at the thing, so tournament updates, right? So then we go down to bracketing, right? Skill tiers. And then you go down here, and down this bottom bit here, it says you can find more detailed breakdown of the new bracketing system in our frequently asked questions. So you go here, and then you go tournaments, and then down here, how are tournaments brackets decided? No. Tournaments, where was it? Tournament skill tiers. And then frequently asked questions. Playdemic support. And then down here, tournament bracket overview. It says skill tiers are visually represented with a number of stars. Every tournament difficulty has 3 skill tiers with the exception of masters. Is that a typo? Is that a typo? Is that a typo? They said masters with an S. Masters, not master. Did they typo their own thing? Or is it indeed Masters Division and not Master Division? D-Mac! Where is he? It says Master at the top, but there, even the PD guys got it wrong. We keep that. Should keep it and send it to D-Mac. It's not that he cares anymore, but that'd be funny. Where there is only one skill tier before you enter a tournament. Right, so essentially, I'm gonna close. There's only one. If I inform them of the typo, I want an extra 20 tokens, practice tokens. Correct. Or Anna, you need to get gooder. You need to get a gooder. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. Because I banned on all 3 of my expert accounts in the last 4 tournaments. Which is, I'm pretty sure is going to... And then top 10s. Even when I don't have a when I have a not fabulous tournament, it's still top 25. I haven't been out of the top 25, I don't think, in months. So... Oh, really? Yeah, you have to be, but it's yeah, in a world, yeah, I get it, but if you take into account that most people that would want to do that would are genuinely more active players. So they'll be in clans, so they'd have to like make the effort to get a flapper, and then they'd have to make the effort to get a flapper, and then do a lot more grinding. It seems a lot of work just to get a soft bracket, right? I mean, some people will do it, no doubt. There's a lot of people that keep their trophy counts artificially low too. So That was perfect. Was equally shit there. Drew was already preempting this. Drew knew what was going to go on. Drew knew what was happening before we did. What's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Wait, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Alright, so 10:46. It's almost tourney time, right? I could do my own tournament reveal. Don't say anything to me before I go and check it. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to go into the tournament, see if it's revealed. Parked accounts. Another one. Ugh. Horrible. Probably, yeah, I mean, Southern Pine sounds like... That would be worth an absolute fortune. That account. Yeah. I gained elevation there, so this could work out. Oh, and I graded it, so this could work out really badly. Just hit the rough. You lurk away, Brady boy. You lurk away, my barista friend. Oh, well, maybe with all the. All right, it's not up yet. Maybe the tournament reveal will. I mean, we know what the tournament is, kind of. Stateside, so. Yeah, so like Southern Pines and things like that. I don't know how many. Maybe it's a new course. Oh, Jesus, Lou. I don't know, like, because I was asking this before. Like, do they take into account like all your tournaments, or is it just? Like your tournaments within that bracket. Okay, awesome, baby. Yeah. I have to stream? Why? Because I'm famous? I'm not famous, baby. I'm famous in my own head. That's basically it. Aye, Candy Monster. I don't. You need to be good today. What's your homework for today? A math page. Okay. I don't even know if this is going to reach. Well, so here's the plan, dear. Well, we can say goodbye to this one. Unless you clip. Oh, you lucky boy. So here's the plan, baby girl. So I have, I'm only going to do this for another 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. And then I have a call that I have to be on at 11:15. After that call finishes, then we're going to go out, me, you, and the puppy. We're going to take her for a walk. And then when we come back, we're gonna then pick up Dylan. And then we've got tennis. We've got tennis at 4:30. Because he doesn't have any sports to do? Oh, yeah, there is that. My 3-year-old has a girlfriend. Her name is Molly. He wanted me to drive round the whole of Beaumont. There's like, I don't know, 200,000 people here. He wanted me to drive through the whole of Beaumont looking for her house. Molly's phone number? No. Anna's getting tasty. Come on now. Come on, Anna. Probably way hot, but I don't care. Oh, Anna, man. Hey, Danny, welcome, my man. It's good seeing you, bud. I mean, you wanted her out. It's not the libs I'm worried about, Rock. They're not the ones inciting violence. They're not the ones saying that violence is going to happen because they're stealing the election because people actually want to go out and vote. Anyway, we're going to. They're not the people running people off the road in their trucks. They're not the people threatening to kidnap governors. They're not the people that stand outside with arms, armed to the teeth, outside government buildings. They are the people that are burning down shit, though. Oh yeah. Let me do this, and then we'll go check it. Yeah. Anna, you can't throw the grenade in there and then run away. Well, you can, of course. Moo, Mickey! Mickey! Mickey votes. Mickey's American. Mickey did his patriotic duty today. I know, right? Do people not want to win today? People just don't want to. It's a small win, thankfully.
I watched you lock the door, but you're fumbling on the keys. Oh, we've heard it all before. You can't fight this twisted fantasy. A friend of mine.
Again, thankfully, it didn't really need to be any good. Nice, Danny. That's the kind of stuff we want. Hey, we got a pin chest. That's as good a time as any, right?
I'm only cold till you come
Stateside Classic.
when you strain your
What we got? What have we got, guys? What have we got? Ah, I'm so excited! Vineyard Acres, Santa Ventura, and Juniper Point. I'm not... So Vineyard Acres... Hole 5's a bitch.
when you're a friend of mine, when you're a friend of mine, when you're a friend of mine.
They're easing us in, aren't they?
Don't have to search for more.
They're easing us in. They're easing us into the wind changes. I mean, as wind changes go, they've chosen some pretty, I mean, we haven't seen these courses in a while, you know, so, and it's weird because some of the old courses are really fun to play. I'm not sad at that at all. Some of the old courses are, you know, not all of them, of course, but some of them. Some of them are really fun, and they should be good. Yeah, KB. To be honest, I'm out too. I have to get things. I have to, you know, live and stuff. So I mean, we did all right? I mean, we only lost one, so I'm really complain. Check prizes. Check the prizes. So I want to check for tournaments. I mean, they're not going to have changed, right? The numbers are going to be the same. We just won't. Right. It doesn't. Is there another place where it says it? I mean, the prizes are the same, but what we want, like the card numbers are the same, but we won't know until it gets loaded, right? And you can see the preview. We won't see the preview of the chests. It's really, we really need to get into the meat of the things. James, the stream has been. I mean, it's been true gold, honestly. It's been at a level that's almost the same as my modesty level, which, I mean, I don't like to brag or anything, but I am the most modest person you've ever met. And I have full self-awareness too, and the best words. But. Right, so yeah, no, it's been fun. We just played some T7 while we discussed and digested all the changes and stuff. So, thank you for interrupting. You letting Minnie have what? Why? You absolutely better not be. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, we just digested the changes, talked through them, you know, just had a bit of a whinge, you know, and just put it somewhere where she can't get it. Don't give it to me. So yeah, that was it. That's today. Yeah, that's perfect, baby. I may. Well, I'll probably do the same thing tomorrow if I can to see what if the changes are worthy of doing another little peekaboo. And other than that, I'll probably come on the weekends. I like that. Well, I'll definitely be on the weekend because I'll be on Sunday. But I might give a break. Everyone get over. Everyone that's in here, please sub to Brett. New streamer. Gonna do his first stream either Friday or I think we decided probably Saturday morning, relatively early, before all the fundraiser fun stuff kicks off. I'm going to have a section on the... See, this is the blank section on the left-hand side. That's going to be filled. I'm going to... so you can see Jesse's son and what we are doing the charity stream for. a very worthwhile cause. So there is not many people who have done more overall to bring us all together in a community like the way we are than Jesse. So this is absolutely, personally, I believe, a worthwhile cause, because without this, there's a lot of, honestly, without things that he started and things that we put in place or helped cultivate and helped grow, I wouldn't have met all the people that I've met. And honestly, there are a lot of us here during lockdowns and periods and down periods where we've not felt great, we've leaned on a lot of other people that we've met within the community to keep our morale up, to keep our mental health strong. So we often underestimate the things that are put in place that help us, allow us to do all of this. So, but if for no other reason than that, if anyone is in a situation where they can donate, I would absolutely appreciate it. If not, then just being in and around and showing support is another great way to do it. But the goal is, of course, to help get the treatment for Jesse's son's eyes and his vision issues. So I will see you probably tomorrow, and then yeah, Rich. We take some rough with some smooth. For every high point, there's a very, very low point. So, Richard, and so I just think that we often in certain times we overlook and we tend to forget the beauty that we have found in a lot of it. There is a lot of negative that goes around, but it's a negative time. And we hope we can move through this, but we move through this by being kind and by being civil to each other, and just being just. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm having my leaving thoughts. I can't just go, all right, I'm done, bye. But I do appreciate every single one of you that come in and show support to me personally. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.